Ladies, does what I'm doing look familiar? We all do it, right? Well, apparently, we're all doing it wrong. Did you know that you're supposed to use a brush to apply your foundation? And that there's a different brush for every piece of makeup that you use? I know, who knew? I bet Melody knows, so I say we get in touch with her for the 411 here at Murale. Okay, Melody, first of all, is this true? And if so, what are the benefits to using brushes as opposed to our fingertips or the little applicators that it comes with?
Oh, TL, you know how I love brushes, and as a makeup artist, I have a very large collection because not one brush does the entire job for you. So it is important to have a variety of brushes so that you get versatility in your application technique. So if you're doing the eyes, the lips, the cheeks, you need to have different brushes to fit into those areas on the face.
Okay, then let's get into specifics. Let's talk about eyes. What brushes should we have to do our eye area?
There are so many brushes, TL, for the eye area. You've got contour and detail and the shadow and the lid, liner, the list goes on. Are you confused yet?
Yes.
So there's not one brush that actually does the job. You need more than one to make a really pretty eye. And doing makeup repeatedly on clients, I can't get the best finish with only one brush.
Okay, next one, Melody, I think, is one that most of us have in our makeup bags. Something for the cheeks.
Absolutely. Normally for the cheeks, we're obviously doing blush or bronzer, so the size of the brush will change depending on the product being used. So if you're doing a blush, you want something a little smaller that fits on the apple of the cheek and gets pulled back for a nice even complexion. You want something a little bit fuller that drops a softer application of color. And then if you're going into the bronze and want a little bit deeper color for that sun-kissed look, you want something just a little fatter to use.
And let me guess, you have all three?
Oh, of course.
Okay, Melody, this is the million-dollar question. What about specialty brushes, things we wouldn't normally think of, like foundation, concealer?
Some of the most common brushes that are not used and should be used are the foundation brush. You can actually save your dollars, make that bottle of foundation last a heck of a lot longer, and get a smoother, more even application just by using a foundation brush, which is a lot easier than using it with your fingers. Okay, TL, now we get to the lips. A great brush to have in your arsenal of makeup brushes is the famous lip brush. Comes in real handy for creating a precision line, especially when you're using those red lipsticks or those deep, dark color of lipsticks.
These seem very nice, very soft. What about care instructions? Is there something we should do to keep them nice?
There's actually a couple things that you can do, and it's strongly recommended that you do wash your brushes as it prolongs the life of them because they're your investment for great makeup application. When it comes to caring for your brushes, I would strongly recommend for a soap and water wash using an extremely mild baby shampoo and water. Wash well, rinse well, leave to dry overnight. Another recommendation that you can use for your brushes is in between applications, especially for natural fibered brushes, you want to use a spritz cleaner. So you can just spritz on the tissue, wipe your bristles back and forth from your brush, and the color is removed for the next time you need to use it, as well as it's sanitized.
Okay, Melody, we would all love to have your collection of brushes, but let's say we're stranded on a deserted island, we're only allowed one brush. What'll it be?
Me personally, TL, I think I'd have to go with my concealer brush. I have learned to manipulate this little baby and do eyes, do lips, do eyebrows with it. Yes, I have done an entire face with one little brush.
Thank you. See, I knew Melody would have the 411 we need. And don't forget, you can find all the brushes you need right here at Murale.